Well, guys, as we all know, episode 4 of Interview with Monster Girls has been one of the most craziest and unspoken episode we ever have on this. Now, again, we're already on episode 4 of Interview with Monster Girls, and they're already rushing it. No, like really, they're already rushing it. Like right now, I feel like we're on chapter 10 of the manga. Now, I read the manga and I watched the anime. Personally, I prefer watching the manga. Personally, I prefer reading the manga because in the manga, it's chronological order where it teaches you it from chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 10 in order. But in this, we already, again, first 4 episodes, and there's already like it's spiraling out of control. Where it's like if this goes this or this way, it's a little confusing. And by the way, now you see this. You see this? This is my waifu of Rosario Vampire Misery. She is my waifu in Rosario Vampire. Best girl than Mocha. You name it. I'm sorry I have to say that. But the other reason I brought her up is because we're talking about a snow woman. And she's a snow woman, Yuki Onna. So what better way to talk about her than to talk about a girl in Interview with Monster Girls called a snow woman who's really cold as you can be. And seeing how these work, her and Misery, they gotta team up. But the only difference is she could fight, and she's a bit of a nice. It's like good girl, you got bad girl, and they won't mix. Now, episode 4, again, it's this whole thing with the bullying thing. Like, come on, I get it. Well, I get it, guys. I totally get it. We in school. I mean, I get it now. Like, doesn't matter if you're in elementary, junior high, high school, even college for that matter. The people bully and gossip about that person a lot, and it'll spread. It will spread like wildfire. That happens a lot these days, and you can't stop that. I mean, sure, telling the teacher would do, and confronting them, but come on, you really think it's gonna stop it? Maybe, maybe not. But that happens. So they were making fun of Cookie. So I cannot pronounce her name. I'm trying to pronounce it. I'm sorry, guys. I can't even put her name into this. But the Snow Woman in episode 4, I'm just gonna call her Snow for short. But anyway, they bullied her to the max, and she's in the position where she's all crying and everything. And since the MC came in and just helped her out, hugging her, and she cries in tears, like and they're not even tears. It's just like shards, little icicle shards, and sweat and in tears. That's the only ability that she knows from a snow woman's perspective. And Hikari, yo, I'm sorry, Hikari is about to be my 3rd favorite. Well, right now she jumped to 2nd as my favorite monster girl of Interviewing Monster Girls right now, because she approached those 2 bullies, and it's not even a big of a deal. I mean, normally the character will go up to them, tell them to stop, and they'll all do the fighting. But for her, she stepped up to those 2 girls that made fun of her friend, came up to her, she said, bad mouthing, this is wrong, you know that, I know that, we all different. In conclusion, basically what she's trying to say was, it doesn't matter if you're a Demi or not. We together in this school. We together. If I make fun of you, how would you react to me? You see, that's what she's trying to say. So and that's fine, you know. I really forget it, but come on. The Snow Woman came out. She came in after Hikari left crying. She comes in and says, "I'm sorry." I'm like, what? I'm like, we're gonna forgive them. We're gonna forgive them again. Ugh. After they bullied you, you're gonna forgive them? That's a bunch of bull. That's a bunch of bull. No. They should be one apologizing to you. You don't apologize to those 2. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's freaking stupid doing that. Now, the succubus, I appreciate what she's trying to do, approaching the teacher with her boobs. I mean, I totally get that. And the issue's not a big of a deal, but how the hell are you gonna fall in love with the MC if you're like 20 feet away from the cafeteria table? You approach him, and you got your your math, your trim, your unrepeal outfit, and your boobs showing, but you're not doing anything in this. And he knows what a succubus is, so he actually like don't look, and that's it. And now the hugging process. Oh my god, dude, I feel bad for the teacher. Teacher, I'm sorry guys, but can we all agree on that the succubus is losing points with the shipping problem? Now, I mean, I understand he's a teacher and he feels bad for the students. Like, okay, I could hug the vampire, I could hug the demi-human, I could even hug the Yuki-onna, but come on, you ain't gonna hug the succubus. We all know what happens if you hug the succubus. We all know that. And how funny it was how Machi's body is, he hugs the body, but he felt the boob pressure of it. Like, damn. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that Machi's boobs are second biggest than the succubus, the math teacher. So that's when like, oh, that's why you don't want to hug it, because the boobs. Now all that aside, Machi's sister, yeah, she's twin sister with her, and she's a human. But basically, it's kind of a big of a deal because she don't trust him. She don't. But how can you trust a teacher who's loved Demis? I mean, come on. Have you ever met a teacher who loves anime? I do. I do. I mean, look. I got professors in my college who loves anime. That don't make me that and likes let's say likes harem shows. That's not a problem. He likes it. He like Monster Girls. So what? And the thing about okay, back to the Snow Woman. I don't quite get her. I mean, you born with this power. Okay, let's be real, guys. How would you feel if you were born with a monster body type? Let's say if you were born to have a succubus power. If you're born a vampire, does that affect your friendship towards others? No. Overall, it's just be yourself. Be who you are. Go out there and show what you can do. That's it. And the funny, crazy good, and the good thing about this episode is that about 20 minutes, if you pause it perfectly at 20 minutes and 15 seconds, I think, you're gonna see Machi stands on the cover of the Interview with Monster Girls. Like if you get to volume 1, she has that green teeth showing and the hair. But if you pause it perfectly, exactly at that, you can see the cover and you're like, that's the cover. She did the cover photos of the volume, and that's what it is. Now, again, episode 4 wasn't hyped, it's comedy and whatever, but it teaches you a lesson about being a demi-human and being yourself towards others. And if somebody makes fun of you, you can always ignore it. You can always tell a teacher. It's like bullying. Stop bullying. Stop the bullying. That's it. But that's it. So next week, episode 5, where we learn some more, when we learn more about a Yuki-onna this time. So next week, Snow Woman-chan is code. So we get to learn more about her ability and what's important about Yuki-onnas. So that's it. So tune in next week for episode 5 of Interview with Monster Girls.